Welcome to a very special episode of the Nitpicking Nerds. Today, I'm going to present you with 100 magic facts that you didn't know. Well, probably. These facts will surely make you the most interesting person at game night. We're going to go from least obscure to most obscure, so follow along and tell us in the comments how many you knew. Enjoy! Number 1. Magic the Gathering currently has 21,369 unique cards as of the release of Kaldheim, with more being printed every year. Number 2. There are more white cards than any other color in Magic. Based on these numbers, we can objectively conclude that white is, conclusively, the best color in all of Magic. Number 3. Over 35 million people play Magic worldwide. This number was estimated in 2018, so the current number is probably at least one more than that. Number 4. A bear is a 2/2 for 2 mana in Magic slang. There are multiple vanilla bears in each color, besides blue, which has 0. Number 5. The highest base power on a creature is 16, belonging to Impervious Greatworm. Number 6. The lowest base power on a creature is a tie between Char Rumbler and Spinal Parasite, both having -1 power. Spinal Parasite also has the lowest toughness of any creature. Number 7. The highest base toughness on a creature is 17, belonging to Charix, the Raging Isle. Number 8. More than 500 different artists have contributed to Magic the Gathering card artwork. If you were to ask Wizards, their official number would be reduced by at least 2. Number 9. Wizards of the Coast sends artist proofs to the artist who created the artwork. Special cards have blank white backs and are very collectible. Number 10. There is literally a card named Frankenstein's Monster. You can buy one for only $86, and be sure to use the Nitpicking Nerds TCG Player affiliate link located in the description below. Number 11. There are currently 251 different creature types in Magic. If you're looking for funny types to identify changelings as, here are 10 of the weirder ones. Noggle, Triskelavite, Surf, Flagbearer, Monger, Hag, Graveborn, Zubera, Deserter, and my favorite, Oyster. Number 12. 23 creatures in Magic's history have the same name as a creature type. A few examples of this phenomenon are Homerid, Juggernaut, Assembly Worker, and Viashino Skeleton. Number 13. Game Day, the ultimate test of a player's skill, started with 10th edition and ended with Hour of Devastation. This has left a huge gap in skill testing for Magic players that has yet to be filled to this day. Number 14. In 2019, Magic the Gathering was inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame, alongside heavy hitters like Beanie Babies, Rubber Ducks, and the Cardboard Box. Number 15. Excluding basic lands, Giant Growth is the most printed card of all time, with over 30 different printings. Number 16. Colossal Dreadmaw became an absolute meme after being printed in 3 sets during a 6-month period. We get it. Dinosaurs are a thing now. Number 17. In Alpha and Beta Magic's original sets, you could get a basic land as your rare card. Back then, basic lands weren't as readily available. Number 18. The original Monarch token, the biggest selling point for Conspiracy Take the Crown, was misprinted and said, at the beginning, your end step, draw a card. Number 19. +1/+1 counters and -1/-1 counters cancel each other out, but +2/+2 counters and -2/-2 counters don't. Number 20. Mark Rosewater used to be on the writing staff for Roseanne. Number 21. Urza, the massively powerful Artificer Planeswalker, was first represented on a Magic card not as Urza Lord High Artificer, but rather as Blind Seer. Number 22. Hideaway is a keyword ability. Part of this ability is that the permanent enters the battlefield tapped. This is actually a public service announcement for anyone playing Watcher for Tomorrow. It enters tapped. Number 23. All of the flavor text for Arabian Nights was done in one night. Number 24. Mummify was an unused graveyard mechanic from Amonkhet, where creatures would have an activated ability that exiled it from a graveyard and made a 2/2 black zombie token with Wither. Number 25. Using Bludgeon Brawl, you can re-equip both of Krark's thumbs to him. Number 26. This is the most popular post on the MTG Reddit. Number 27. Urza's Mine, Power Plant, and Tower are non-basic land types. This ensures things like Spreading Seas can stop Tron decks. Number 28. Fibblethip was mentioned in the flavor text of Totally Lost and quickly became beloved by all Magic players. He would make cameos in Guilds of Ravnica and Ravnica Allegiance until finally getting his own legendary creature card in War of the Spark. Number 29. The set with the fewest number of cards is Arabian Nights with 78. The set with the most is Mystery Booster with a whopping 1,936. Unfortunately, half of those cards are 2-mana 3/1s. Number 30. Professional player Reed Duke's brother Ian Duke is on the R&D team for Wizards. Number 31. The artwork on Presence of the Master is literally depicting Albert Einstein. Number 32. Magic has hundreds of keywords, but some of the strangest include Ripple, Sweep, and Absorb. Number 33. The art for Stasis was done by Richard Garfield's aunt. I've definitely made fun of this artwork before, and this fact just makes me feel bad about it. Number 34. Magic Invitational winners used to get to help design a card and have their image on it. Here's a list of their names and corresponding cards. Number 35. Hostage Taker had to be errataed right after being spoiled, as it created an infinite loop with itself when played as printed. Number 36. Richard Garfield, the creator of MTG, came back to lead the design team for Dominaria, and the set was one of the greatest of all time. Number 37. Feldegriff is an anagram of Garfield PhD, and Nevinroll is Larry Niven backwards. Larry is a science fiction writer who came up with the term mana in one of his books. Number 38. Richard Garfield designed many other games besides Magic. These include the Star Wars trading card game, Keyforge, and Artifact. Number 39. Magic has silver bordered cards from other Hasbro properties like Transformers, Nerf, Dungeons & Dragons, and My Little Pony. Number 40. The least used creature types in the type line are Dreadnought, Ferret, Oyster, and Sable. Number 41. The Planeswalker with the most cards is Chandra Nalaar with a whopping 15 Planeswalkers and a legendary creature that transforms into a Planeswalker. Number 42. With the release of M15, we got cards designed with help from designers of other popular games. These included Aggressive Mining by Marcus Persson, the creator of Minecraft, and Goblin Kaboomist by Stone Librande, whose name I just butchered, lead designer at Riot Games. Number 43. Speaking of M15, during the set's release events, you could play a game with your limited deck against Garruk the Slayer in a one-player PvE-style game to try and win additional prizes from the event. Number 44. Substance is a keyword in Oracle text only. It is unclear what it does exactly, but it is used in Magic the Gathering Online. This might not be necessary if MTGO functioned properly. Number 45. Lutri the Spellchaser is the most quickly banned card in Magic history, banned in Commander just 5 minutes after being previewed. Number 46. Birds of Paradise's artwork was originally intended for Tropical Island, but instead became its own unique card. The island was supposed to be the central focus of the card, dude. Number 47. Magic's original constructed deck size was 40 cards. Number 48. Teferi has constructed a functional fart machine, evident on the flavor text for Confiscate. Number 49. Hall of Famer and popular streamer Luis Scott Vargas named his daughter Naya, presumably after the Shard from Shards of Alara. Number 50. The record for most Pro Tour victories belongs to Kai Buddha, who has 7. Number 51. More than 30 white, blue, and red commons from Core Set 2019 were accidentally packaged with Dominaria product and were found 2 months before the set's release. Number 52. In 1994, Harper Prism released 5 books with an enclosed mail-in coupon redeemable for special promotional cards related to the stories. These cards are Arena, Sewers of Estark, Windseeker Centaur, Giant Badger, and most famously, Mana Crypt. Number 53. All goblins know of Muxus, the most incredible and influential of them all. What most goblins don't know is that Muxus is a set of quintuplets. Each day they roll a die to see who will wear the crown and ride the litter, and who will carry it. On a 6, they take a day off. Number 54. Walking Atlas was originally misprinted and wasn't an artifact, but was errata to be one afterwards. People speculate that this was a mistake made due to the upcoming Rise of the Eldrazi set, which had colorless non-artifact creatures in it. Number 55. Belborca Spectral Sergeant is the first card in a non-conspiracy, non-unset to have the word note in its text box since Ice Age. Number 56. Brima's King of Oreskos has a miniature, and it looks awful. Number 57. Wizards at one point considered putting bubblegum in booster packs. It would have gone alongside the never-released Unglued 2, although it proved to be basically impossible to pull off with all of the added restrictions that come alongside putting edible stuff in booster packs. Number 58. The most used Magic artist is Kev Walker with 449 different cards illustrated. Number 59. Liessa, Shroud of Dusk, is the fourth angel sister from Innistrad, related to Gisela, Bruna, and Sigarda. She would often associate with demons and devils, and upon making a pact with a demon, she was condemned by Avacyn and killed for her actions. Number 60. Blue Hurricane is a famous misprint of the card Hurricane, which is just colored as a blue card instead of a green one. It even still has the green mana symbol in the corner. Number 61. Hans Eriksson is the one Safi Eriksteiner told to run from the Lurgoyf. Now that he is a Magic card, you can reenact Ak, Hans, run! It's the Lurgoyf! Number 62. Yargle is the only 9/3 creature in Magic's history and is one of Magic players' favorite memes. He even got his own secret lair in 2020 on 9/3. Number 63. An Alpha Black Lotus recently sold at open auction on eBay for $511,100. Number 64. Archelos, Lagoon Mystic, and Quain Itinerant Meddler are references to the tortoise and the hare, one of Aesop's fables. Number 65. As of the release of this video, the foil multiplier on a 7th edition Stormcrow is 133. Number 66. Teferi once tied a pair of Beebles to his feet to bounce tremendous distances. Magic stories used to be so good. Number 67. Wizards of the Coast use real literary quotes on Magic cards, but phased that practice out after M14. These quotes range from Calvin Coolidge to the Bible. Number 68. Sarpadian Empires Volume 7 received a name change upon the release of Kaladesh when Wizards officially removed the italics from the card name. Number 69.
Nice.
Skob Goliath, the 6/9
Nice.
uncommon from Innistrad, is a mythic rare on MTG Puzzle Quest that costs 12 to cast and destroys all your creatures. I've heard rumors that it's terrible, and so is a 12-mana creature that destroys all your guys. Number 70. Jason Rainvale painted his mother as a ruthless pirate in Admiral Beckett Brass as a thank you for her supportive parenting. Aww. Number 71. Chris Ron got to recreate his pet cat on a Magic card after she passed away at age 17, and it became Charmed Stray. Possibly the sweetest fun fact ever. Number 72. Only 70 cards legal in Commander are currently played in 0 decks on EDH Rec. We don't want to tell you what they are so we can preserve their golden jank status. Number 73. Magic the Gathering currently has a game being developed called Magic Legends, which is an action role-playing game. If this is anything like the other big MTG projects that have been started and scrapped in the past, I wouldn't hold your breath. Number 74. Any Magic card worth at least $105.06 is worth more than its weight in gold. Number 75. Richard Garfield proposed to his wife with a Magic card, and supposedly here's what it is said to have looked like. Number 76. Joe Manganiello, well known for his role as Flash Thompson in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, is a huge nerd who plays both D&D and Magic the Gathering. Number 77. If you mutate on top of a Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker with a non-legendary mutate creature, it can target itself to create infinite tapped copies. Number 78. Tuk Tuk told his Zendikar Goblin clan that eating rocks could make them strong. After he transformed into a rock elemental, his protege Zada proceeded to eat him. Number 79. This is an official Wizards ruling, wording and all, from the Gatherer. Slaying Mantis. If you create a token that's a copy of Slaying Mantis, it also enters via Flying Elbow. However, you must use a Magic card-sized object to represent the token. As Slaying Mantis' second ability won't apply, players can move around their permanents at any time, including while Slaying Mantis is in flight. So that's fun. Number 80. Wizards of the Coast once ran a military league aimed at military Magic players. It cost $50 to play and gave prizes to the top 10 of each branch. It came with a 1-year subscription to the Duelist sideboard, a copy of the Duelist magazine, exclusive Military League t-shirt, exclusive Military League playmat, 2 Ice Age starter decks, additional rare Ice Age cards, Chronicles booster pack, Fallen Empires booster pack, 4th edition booster pack, and a Homelands booster pack. If you have any swag from these events, send us a picture in our Discord server. Number 81. Older Chinese cards often had different artwork on them. China, with its state-run media, didn't allow for certain religious, sexual, or violent artworks, and for some reason they also didn't like skeletons. Number 82. The Oracle update to Crimson Kobolds that came with the release of Innistrad gave the card a color indicator rather than a line of text to signify that the card was red, which resulted in a weird power boost to the creature, allowing it to be buffed by Muranganda Terralifts after the change. Number 83. Throatwolf was a hoax card rumored around 1994 and is said to have had Firstest Strike. In Mystery Booster, they printed a test card named Throatwolf as an homage to it. Number 84. ESPN2 has aired Magic events in the past. The last aired event was the 2000 World Championships on September 29th. Number 85. Rule 104.3f states that if a player would win the game and lose the game simultaneously, they lose instead. Number 86. In the standard format, 23 cards have been banned since 2017. 35 cards have been banned during the other 24 years of Magic's history. Number 87. Leadership Vacuum, along with Meld and Mutate, can put non-commander cards into the command zone, which then become uncastable. Number 88. Danny Trejo sells signed copies of Trusty Machete on his website, DannyTrejo.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Number 89. In 2016, Britney Spears posted the artwork for Temple of Mystery on Instagram with the caption, "Rooted in Life," tree emoji. Number 90. On the Goblin side of Dual Decks Merfolk vs. Goblins, they included the card Ghostfire, just so the Goblin deck could answer Master of Waves. Another solution would be omitting protection from red cards in a deck designed to play against mono-red. Number 91. When casting a Theros God card, whose devotion would be enough to make it a creature, you have to look at the board state before it enters to determine what happens for a replacement effect. For example, if you have 4 devotion to black and cast Erebos Bleak-Hearted, while your opponent has a Thalia Heretic Cathar out, it enters untapped. Number 92. In one of the most bizarre choices ever made by Wizards of the Coast, War of the Spark features at least a dozen cards containing pivotal story moments that never actually happen in the game's official canon. Number 93. The popular video game The Binding of Isaac has an item called Spirit of the Night, which is a creature that looks just like the Magic card of the same name. Number 94. There is a death metal band called Acadia Strain whose members all play Magic, and they even have a song called Doomblade. Number 95. The Duelist issue number 1 explains the ruling of Chaos Orb and actually suggests taping your cards to the wall to avoid its effect. I wonder why this card was banned. Number 96. Official Wizards ruling, word for word, from the Gatherer. Selvala Explorer returned. If you activate Selvala's ability while casting a spell, and you discover that you can't produce enough mana to pay that spell's costs, the spell is reversed. The spell returns to whatever zone you are casting it from. You may reverse other mana abilities you activated while casting the spell, but Selvala's ability can't be reversed. Whatever mana that ability produced will be in your mana pool, and each player will have drawn a card. Is it just me, or is this super weird? Number 97. Nitpicking Nerd's co-host Beezy, that's me, participated in the Dragons of Tarkir Pro Tour when he was 18 and finished higher than LSV, who went 0-5 drop. Beezy went 4-4 on day 1 and 2-6 on day 2. Number 98. There's a Magic the Gathering starter box visible on the set of Seinfeld. We love you, Jerry! Number 99. You can use Burning Wish in a subgame created by Shahrazad to bring the Shahrazad that is still resolving in the main game into the subgame. And number 100. Time Walk is the only card in Alpha, excluding vanilla and French vanilla creatures, whose Oracle text matches its original printing. Alright, that's all 100 facts. Did you learn something new today? Let us know what your favorite fact was. Special shoutouts go to all of our amazing patrons, and if you want to join them or support the channel in other ways, you can find all those links in the description. Peace out, Tribe Scout.